Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Donkey Kong Bonanza. Last time, we finished off the entirety of the Lady and Slayer. Unfortunately, it seems that Pauline has been separated from DK. We are no longer able to activate our Bonanza transformations, and we seem to be imprisoned. Let's talk to this Fractone over here. You're finally awake. So do you have anything to say for yourself? Where am I? You're being held under suspicion of wrecking our disco. Just stay put in that jail cell and think about what you've done. I've done nothing wrong. Talk to the other guy. So, you're a bad guy? Well, watch your step in there. The floor is old and might give way. Well, when they said it, basically this wall is unbreakable normally. However, the floor itself, on the other hand, not so much. There we go. We have landed in an underground area of this new layer. And trust me when I say this, this layer is a bit... What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, right. It's gonna be very nice sounding, too. As you can see, there's definitely one blocked off, and it's even. This place, sound is sacred. This is a place where the music-loving Fractones and the eels gather. May the friendship between our peoples live on in a never-ending refrain. Interesting. So, you can get this banana, technically speaking, by just bashing the walls, right? Wrong. The wall is unbreakable structure. So, even digging underneath does not work because it's actually unbreakable on the bottom as well as the top. So, you actually have to go to regular pathways like you're supposed to. It's not the easiest in the world to deal with, but it is fun nonetheless. So, we can actually climb up this way, and as you see, there's a lot of slipping glass. You're going to have to climb up this way in order to get out. We're escaping the prison cell, at least. Jail hole. Hello. Jailbreak. Hello. What are you doing out of your cell? Well, whatever. You don't seem like a bad guy anyway. Pauline? Pauline? Oh yeah, we threw the girl who was with you in the jail too. She got the good cell up top, which the nice of you. Well, that's annoying, and now we can head up there immediately. So, no sound. We'll know what this layer is in a little bit, but in the meantime, though, this wall is completely unbreakable right now. We cannot bust it unless we have a boom bomb. These Fractones over here will allow us to get to top or higher floors easily once we do this. And there's even a way to affect these later. But for now, though, we can't do anything. The Fractone in here. Did you get arrested in the combination with the Harmonial too? The jailer shoved us in here without listening to a word we said. Their outlook is as rigid as their body. The girl who was with you got thrown into the cell over there. You can even hear it being, well, ominous. However, it's not Pauline. Hello, Poppy.
Okay.
Well, if it isn't entirely ridiculous. Me looking at you from inside a jail cell. Poppy? Yes, of course, it's Poppy. Wait, where has Pauline gone? Oh dear, did that rampaging Harmony get her? I suppose that means you're not going to be much help to me right now. This cell is simply not my style. I've got to find a way to blast out of here. What do you want now? Why are you here? I'm sure I ended up here the same way you did. The Great Harmony swept me up while it was running wild in the Radiant Slayer. Next thing I knew, I was in here. Void brainwashed the poor thing, you see? He has control of it. It's all part of his ridiculous plan. Where's Void? I have no idea. I've cut all ties with that preposterous president. I have no interest in whatever it is he's doing or wherever it is he's doing it. So, we gotta bust down that cell. We gotta destroy concrete cell. Now, little fun fact. Got a chunk of gold bar. Well, this guy is a regenerating gold bar. You can use his body to even use it immediately to get gold billion. to get the next fossils. Beaver alternate color. Yeah, not kidding. It's silly. So before you actually help her out, there is other areas in the map that you can bust open. You can even bust your own cell if you want to. I would recommend taking care of a few things before you actually head over to the cell and let Poppy out. One of them being over here. There's a banana in this one. We're so square that we've got nothing to hide. Well, you're gonna be figuring out what to hide in a second. Banana behind bars. This wall is false. However, we can't do anything with this one because his body is rubber. Rubber surfaces like him can't be busted, and there is something behind him. So we're gonna have to go ahead and get more gold bullion in order to actually bust him open and actually get across. We can't do anything with this rubber for now. Just saying this outright, you're going to go deal with this now. Let's go ahead and get Poppy out of there at least, because she no longer needs to be in that gel cell, and I don't think she ever needed to be in there. So let's go ahead and get Tray, destroy the concrete. Boom. Hello, Poppy. Well, the exit is over there, I see. Time to disappear. Ooh. And she left. Search for Pauline. In case you're wondering if there's anything in the cell, I hate to bear bad news, there is nothing. So, do not bother. Now, outright speaking, there is something later in the future, but right now, we're not going to worry about it right now. So, the checkpoint, and let's go and see if we can see what this guy has to say in jail hall. First, the perfume lady, and now you? Yeah, you don't really look like a bad guy either. So, we suppose you're free to go. Hang on, the door to this floor is key to our residences. And now we can get through and out of this part of the lair. The sound is gone. Now, I wouldn't trust this wall if I were you. Well, it's a fake wall, that's obvious. There's something coming up later, but... Groove Lair. Sublayer 1,300. Yes, you heard that right. We are very low, and lower below. Getting down in the Groove Lair. All these things are about music. Let's go ahead and down to Disco Hall. Talk to this Fracton. Welcome to the Groove Lair, the most hopping spot in the whole underground world. Hopping? It doesn't seem hopping to you. Yeah, we know. It's way too quiet now. This weird purple stuff was muted each of the sounds that make up our music right at their source. This is the next question. Groove? That's right, even the legendary Great Harmony Eel comes here to get groovy and unwind. Last visit he got a bit too rowdy. He went berserk and then ditched. But if we can get the disco grooving again, we can invite the Harmony Eel back. He's fun. Now, I'm going to do something that's smart. I'm going to save my progress. So, after saving, I decided to reload the area, so that way we don't have anything destroyed. So, up here, I got a fossil. I decided to do that because, honestly, it decided to have the mic muted for whatever reason. I don't understand why the mic was muted, but it did. So, coming up here, the grooving lair has, well, an elevator isn't coming. Is it scared? Try to smack the gong. Nothing. The elevator is not showing up. Strange, isn't it? Now, there is a crystal, and there even is a fossil, which is, of course, the Donkey Kong Beaver. Let's go ahead and keep hopping using the dang Fracton's body. There we go. Got the Beaver alternate color. We have 3 of them down, several to go. Now, interestingly enough, finally speaking, we're feeling so low. Now, there's a lot of areas around the area, but you want to grab a piece of him, and if you want to find Cranky in this layer, yes, he's in this layer. This is our body, our pride and joy. You bet we can't even scratch it. While it's in that terrain state, it cannot be destroyed at all. Get away from it, and its body will turn normal. Throw it at the Fractionium, and it'll blow up, allowing you to get the Cranky. Yeah, that's what you have to do. It's not easy, and it's pretty annoying when you do this, so... yeah. Oh, Lucas Biggery Mug finally turned up. Hey! That's all you got to say? Listen up and listen good. It'd serve you well to hear this. Took some effort, but I worked out that crook siding spot. That's right. Got his whole plan figured out. Who am I talking about, you ask? Oh, no one. Just the fiend behind all these banana burglaries. No hoard is safe. I should have sent some muscle to stop him, but you had to take it off for your little mining misadventure. No choice but to do it all myself. I knew the fiend has that vault, so I got on Ramby and left the island behind. I should have been you digging all the way down here after that banana minute. Better thank me for doing your job. What a rotten crook, stealing bananas from all over the place. He's a menace to simian society. I'm a generous Kong, but there are some crimes I just can't forgive. Anyway, I'm Poop. Let's releasing Cyrus and work. Well, I'll be. You managed to listen to about drifting off to La La Land. Here, I got something for you. He gives you a rant banana. Oh, banana. Cranky's groovy rat. Groovy rant. There is something up there. There is, in fact, a banana. The problem is, you can't use his guy's body to get to the banana. Believe me. No matter how much you try and try to trick it out. Yeah, unfortunately, because of the way that works, I can't make the top. And if you hit anything, say as a result, it's just going to not do anything and you're not going to get it. This guy, by the way, can't open the door. You escaped the convict they talked about, right? We heard the rumors. You didn't see our little sibling in jail, did you? Maybe they got arrested in the commotion like you. Unfortunately, this wall is unbreakable right now, so we can't do anything with it. You're probably wondering where Rambi is. He's back there. In the meantime, though, there actually is something you want to do here. If you climb up this way, there is, in fact, this guy, the annoying nuisance of the Smasher Tone. You need 3,000 meters of concrete. You a banana? Okay, whatever. As you see, we don't have much. So let's go ahead and build our getaway here. Unfortunately, without Pauline here, it means we can't see what Pauline has to say about this getaway until we come back here. So let's go ahead and get built this getaway here. This is the only getaway in the lair, so don't bother. Let's go ahead and get our getaway up. Alright, and now we're done for that. Let's go ahead and, well, get the fossil. It's always by a getaway. And now we're done with that. There is something around here you want to check out later, but in the meantime, no. I want to take care of everything we have to get done. You cut up to me. You wouldn't believe what I've had to deal with. I stopped to ask one of the fractones how to get out of here, and you know what it is it said? It said, the sound turned purple. Not a helpful answer, obviously. Purple? Wait a minute. It said the sound turned purple. Perhaps I should use an old trick and look into things. It's just as expected. I can see a Terra Voider beyond each of one of these 3 doors. That fool, looks like the Void used his obnoxious Terra Voiders to silence the music. So now we have our objective. What else can I tell you? How do you see them? Do you expect me to tell you all of my secrets, don't you? Fine, the glasses you see me wear are in fact the Voicos and Telesense specs. They have powerful sensors in them. They're stylish enough, but I had hoped I'd never have to use them again. What do you want now, darling? Terra Voiders? You're using the Terra Voiders to science of disco's music. See, a great Harmonial is a huge music fan. If the disco were to start thumping again, well, the Harmonial might just boogie away the brainwashing. Yeah, that's unfortunately brainwashed, so we got no choice but to stop it. By the way, in case you're looking for any hidden bananas, bust open this wall over here. There's a fake wall over here, and it's even leading to a banana. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to find, and believe me, unless you go in the map behind the disco wall, you will not find this one for a while. Anyway, let's go see what the sign says. On the Great Harmonial, this monstrous eel has an absurdly long body. With its stomach churn the chunks of gold that it swallows naturally while swimming through the earth. With its lungs churn the echoes of its favorite songs. Yeah, it's a music lover. What are you expecting? So, regardless of that, let's go ahead and, you know, get across. Now, interestingly enough, you can't really do much around this area. The groove layer is pretty, like, soft and simple. But until then, let's go ahead and open the music down entirely. This is the door to the beat source. Sound from the source used to reach all the way to the disco hall. But some guy showed up and covered the source of this weird stuff. Let's go ahead and stop Void. So, beat source track. This wall has something behind it. What the heck is that, you may wonder? Oh, just an annoying little enemy called... Oh, what was it? Oh, it's called a Walpetoid. They are invincible to damage. Some of them are invincible, some are not. This one is one of the few that are not invincible. You can basically grab a piece of it and completely tear it off. The Walpetoids will pretty much die instantaneously. As a result of that, something's off about this wall. Well, gee, you think? A Walpetoid. And that guy called it. You fool. void of sound. What do you have to say? The beat source is covered in this weird purple stuff. It's blocking the sound from reaching the disco hole. It's okay. I'll fix it. I'll solve the mystery. This void glunk will never exist again. Ha 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 ha. Let's go ahead and bust the voidators. So, by the way, in case you're wondering, yes, this is in fact one of the second to last enemies that Voidco has. Suspicious, isn't it? Well, we'll know a little bit later. But in the meantime, though, bust the concrete immediately, and then we can get access to it. Now that the actual thing is gone, pow! Now watch what DK does once the sound's back. Here's all dancing. Yeah, it's a good thing to dance. Let's go ahead and... Huh, the path is blocked? You helped us get the sound back, but it still can't reach the disco hall. We thought of something like this might happen, so we planned for a tunnel. It's blocked up by dirt now, but you seem like someone who'd have no trouble digging through your way through it. Ugh. I don't know why I tripped over my own words there, but go inside the beat tunnel, and as you see, the music is following you. Pretty much bust through walls, and you'll be good to go. Now, these walls have no bananas behind them. Don't worry about it too much. As you see, the beat has returned. Yes, it has, indeed. Follow the beat source, smash the dirt, and you're good to go. Sadly, no elephant here, so we can't just destroy the dirt immediately. And there we go. This is the last bit of the wall, and this wall is the only thing blocking it. Find the second music source. Yes, we have now started to get the music back. As you hear, the funky beat is back. Funky Kong. Honestly, he's a good character. Honestly, he's probably one of my more favorite characters back then. Although there is a sign here that says, here in the groove layer, you can feel the power of song in the air, like an electric tingle. You can try to shut it down, seal it away, and even cover it up with tape. Tape and seals will only vanish. Singing is freedom. Song conquers all. Indeed it does. Let's continue on forward and actually talk to Poppy once again. The sound. It seems like a Terra Voider has been destroyed. Are you responsible? By the way, this Fractone insisted I tell you your name. I said your name was DK, but I guess it misheard me. It keeps calling you DJ. Ooh. Well, either way, it said it would allow you to go through this door as well. Remember, there are 2 Terra Voiders left. What's your mind now? Armadillo's mask. Ah, the Mind Mender masks. Void Code developed brainwashing device. It's true. They make the wearer's mind totally open to manipulation, even the largest creatures can't resist. Did you notice the mask attached to the Bluster Wing in the Tempest Layer? That was a similar brainwashing device. And anything else in your mind? Where's Grumpy go? After you beat him in the Radiance Layer, he lost all of his motivation. But he's not one to crawl off and lick his wounds. No, no. He was sick of getting pushed around at the company and quit. But he'll find something to pour his heart into. Anyway, let's go. High five. So this one's going to be interesting. Base source track. Hi, how's it going? Let's go ahead and punch through it. Pow, pow, pow. And now it's all dead. In case you're wondering, there is nothing down here. Nothing at all. So don't bother. There is, however, another one that's going to be popping up. Ho-ho! There we go. Annoying booger, isn't he? Bust it open. Now, you're probably wondering, how the heck do you get up there? You can do the spin technique, or you can be very smart and just do this. See? Very simple. It's not hard. Banana rising baseline. A lot of music jokes. I love it. And there's another fake wall here. Hello, Wobbedoids. Base source. Is the DJ everyone's raving about? Yes, I am the DJ that everyone's raving about. Let's go ahead and see there's a new switch. This is known as a switch called the swap art. It's beyond arcane. It can change rubber to gold and back again. Like it said before, switch the color around and now you have gold. Switch again and now you have rubber. Simply put, you gotta make sure you use it properly, of course, so that way you can actually keep swapping. There we go, and now we can actually bust open this. Rubber is indestructible by nature, so you can actually just use it normally and pick it up. Let's see what happens if I actually throw this there. Well, nothing. Whatever. I'm gonna bust it open, and that way we can actually continue on our adventure. And boop, and rolling. Bust it open. The music source is now open, and that guide to the music disco hall. Ha ha ha. You'll see the DJ everyone's talking about. Go right ahead and use the secret tunnel. Never got a chance to clean it, but that shouldn't stop you, DJ. You should have cleaned it. Anyway, there actually is a fossil down here. However, the one downside is you can't bust it open. Unfortunately, it's made of rubber. Swap part, immediately switch it back, and you're good to go. There we go, beaver gut. And out of the way, we gotta make sure this guy's rubber so we can actually go across, and we can actually climb up to the base tunnel. Go ahead and get in the time to tunnel. Honestly, this tunnel's gonna be a little bit weirder because guess what? Rubber at the end. Which is the gold, and then you can go through normally. Hey, okay, you know what? Screw you. Bust it open. Bust it makes me feel good. Honestly, it's a pretty fun song to listen to if you grew up with Scooby-Doo as a kid like I did. And let's bust this open repeatedly. Pow. And more stats gold. I'm gonna definitely get a mile of smashing stats for this. Haha, smashing. Now you want to grab one of these, use it against a fossil here, then bust this one open, and this one's a bit interesting. Grab some gold with you again, and this time get it over to this thing over here, because you hear a sound. Hello, banana. Beat the concrete. Now that we actually have it, nice, you need to decide. All right, let's go this way, and this wall here is, well, fake again. The base is now finally here. We're going to be continuing on the getting through the base, so let's go ahead and continue forward. Disco Hall. Oh, banana, the groovy base is back. There even is a fossil you can grab now. Pow. And something's wrong. Yeah, as you see, this is a false ground. Let's go talk to the Constructone here. Hello from the Constructone Development. Well, yeah, whatever. Just pop it open so we can actually get these ruins unlocked, shall we? Construction complete. Now, these switcher harps are going to be important for later, and swell parts are really important, especially in this layer. Wallpanoids times 4. This is probably the easier challenge stage in this map. So all you gotta do is climb up this way. You get one here. Now you just need to buzz a part of him open entirely, and you auto die. So yeah, not exactly difficult to deal with. Come this way, and then the last one should be right here. There we go, all dead. Those Wapanoids are pretty childish. Cliff wall ambush. There we go. All done with that. Let's go in the can. All right, and we're free. Unfortunately, we can't use Construction Company here because, unfortunately, Construction Development can't uncover a spot. Sorry. Unfortunately, this is made of rubber. In order to get rid of it, you need a swap. Now, interestingly enough, there's something hidden behind here. Whoa, Wapanoids. Hello. Well, concrete, this is the backstage, and there's even a gold room. Let's go ahead and inside. Let's go ahead and go to the gold challenge stage, shall we? Bombing for gold. Time for some more bombs and get some more gold. Yes. Ah, yes, a free gold. I love gold. I love money. I love it. Big money, big prizes. I love it. Oh, I love doing this. It's a lot of fun to do this stage, and believe me, it is. They have a lot of fun throwing bombs at things. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And blowing up everything good. I think I got enough back to 220,000 again, which is actually pretty good, given the fact you're going to need a good amount for later. Alright, all of that, we can go in the barrel cannon to leave if we want to. So let's go in the barrel cannon. We're basically back up where we were at before, and there's even one of these guys that are now gold, which we can actually bust, getting the beaver alternate color. Now, interestingly enough, we can actually go back down there again. We can, and we should, because guess what? We already went down the other way, which was, well, not easy. This is rubber, so you gotta change it to different elements later. But in the meantime, though, let's build a Constructone here and, well, get this open area open. Hey, like a swap part disco hall. Yes, 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 it'd be nice. Let's go make a swap part now. Money back guaranteed. All right, super dop. All right, challenge stage over here. I'm gonna take a little break from going after the actual disco balls, so quest for the top. Let's go topside, literally. Swap part this time is dirt and the little bit of ore we all know and love. Let's grab it and immediately use it to fly up. Yes, more of this ore. Honestly, I miss this ore. What was it called again? It was liftoff ore. I keep forgetting the names of ores. I don't know why I do that. Grab one and then use the swap part again to swap it immediately. Get to the other side and immediately grab on top of this one to climb up because the other one up top is necessary for this. And pop. And there we go. And now we can continue on with lift off to the top. Quest to the top, in fact. You're gonna need a lot of chips for later. Believe me on this, you're going to need it. I missed it again. It's only one chip, but honestly, actually, it's 2 chips. I don't want to miss on 2 chips. Come on. There we go, buddy. Let's continue on going up. This one's actually pretty fun when you want to go through it. Go ahead and smack, smack, smack. Destined for the top. That is enough for a skill point, but we are not going to use it right now. I'm going to save. So let's go ahead and continue forward. Nay, caramba. Okay. Not what I wanted. Whatever, let's pop this guy. I don't need him right now. You can indefinitely get him if you want to, but honestly, you're not going to need it. Go ahead and swap it, because you're going to need to swap this. So, interestingly enough, there's 2 ways you can go about doing this. Either you grab the terrain and swap it again, or you can just lure the Munchoid over here, let it smack into a wall, or let it stop, and then you can grab the piece of it, and then you can fly up normally. Honestly, either or, it does not matter which one you pick. So, yeah, pretty easy to understand. And there's more Munchoids here. Now, in order to get this one, you need to actually, get rid of one and the other. In fact, I recommend getting rid of this one first. Get over here. Aw, Exalto NX. I hurt my own butt. Well, I just got another music CD, because man, oh man, those things are annoying to grab. Let's go and jump over your head, grab you, and swap. Let's go ahead and do that, and now we're finally able to knock you down once and for all. Thank goodness, I don't need it anymore. Waiting is intolerable for me having Pauline, and I like doing this now that I don't no longer have a Bananza transformation. Ooh. All right, Munchoid, where are you? There you are, Munchoid. Yes, I was waiting for you. Yeah, I'll stop. Don't worry, I will stop. Grab that piece of liftoff ore, and let's fly back up. As you see, I needed liftoff ore anyway, so let's go ahead and fly over again. Now we're flying to the tippy top once again. We're already at the end of it. Now you're probably wondering where the heck the hidden banana is. Let's grab our banana here first, and I'll talk about it. Lift off to the top. There we go. Now, this one has an interesting one. Lift off ore here, but we don't want it to lift off ore there. Grab a piece of dirt, and then bring it over to where the banana was located last time. All you want to do is place it down. Now, in fact, you want to swap it again to change the lift off ore. This hidden banana is a big pain in the neck. Now, the hidden banana requires a swap. Grab it again and get head to the disco ball itself. So, we're pretty much lifting up, roll, and then dive punch. And there's a hidden banana right here and a groovy discovery. Disco-overy. Oh, hello. There we go. Get in the cannon and again, fire ourselves out of this entire challenge stage. I'm going to focus mainly on the bombs, or rather, all the bananas. Now, let's go ahead and get the last one, since we are pretty much done with more things out of the way. There's a lot of things done, but right now, though, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way now. Now, this is a challenge that you're supposed to go after for the banana in question by using the digging, as well as using a swap heart. Alternatively speaking, you can do something else entirely. You can jump on this guy's head, and then you can spin around, like, repeatedly, jump. Oh, no. Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Jeez. DK, thank you. There we go. Now you can actually jump on it immediately, and you don't have to worry about this anymore. See, it's very simple, straightforward, and honestly, it's the easier opportunity. Bouncing brain teaser. I cheated the bouncing brain teaser, so don't care. But we do need to swap it anyway for a dang fossil, so let's go ahead and swap it. I will not be focusing on the fossils, but it is something good to go after. Because there actually is a fossil nearby, ironically enough. Now, this fossil is, well, interesting location. I don't know what they were thinking about this location. It's not easy to get to. There's no terrain here to throw. All you gotta do if you need terrain to throw is grab a fractone and then use it to throw there. Alternatively, you need gold to bless it open the beaver. So, yeah, it's that involved. And if you want to get a banana that's also hidden, swap it again, and then swap this again, jump up here, and then you're gonna banana. Excuse me, I'm trying to get the banana. Let me get the banana. Over to the disco. All that done. Now, since we swapped it, let's actually go ahead and go back down the disco layer's bottom, because you need to actually get with the barrel cannon again and hope it's not the right color. All you gotta do is swap it again, and you're good. So let's use the swap part, swap it, there we go. And let's go down again, because I do want to get all the bananas in the stage. I will not focus on the fossils for now. If I can't 100% the entirety of it, then whatever. I will focus primarily on everything else. And there we go. Go ahead and go to construction complete. For a challenge stage, Crocodiloids ×2. This one's interesting. You're using the swap part for this one, because one is good, the other is bad. Come here. Sometimes the enemies can even swap themselves, so be careful. Beyond that, though, this guy is a pain. Hello, now you're vulnerable to being smacked with a stone. Haha, you have no stones for this. Alright, nice. Got that out of the way, and we even still have our 20,000k gold. Opposite obliteration. Another skill point gun, and 3 skill points down. More to go. I'm definitely going to increase my HP, because man, oh man, I need that. If you're worried about the concrete, don't, because technically speaking, you'll find concrete easier in this level once you get access to going after all the records. Drop down here, because guess what? There's a fossil here. Not only that, if you dig enough down below, there are boom bombs here. Oh boy. Okay, I blew myself up like an idiot. That's my own bloody fault. Well, that sucked. Well, I deserve that. Oh, wait, no I don't. Punch up the boom bombs again. How annoying, bothersome, but tedious. Okay, we can finally head to where we're supposed to go. There's a banana right here that you can't get otherwise. Deep under detention. Alright, in order to get this one, you had to go this way. So, yeah, pretty annoying to go through, but, what can you do? Okay. Climb up, climb up, climb up, climb up, climb up, climb, 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 climb. And if you come back here, you can actually see Jailhole has a swap part construction cone. Let's go ahead and swap it again so we can actually get ourselves access to this. There we go, construction complete. Now you want to swap it again. This guy will change color as well, so you can actually use him to pop things. Now you want to do this, restore the one behind your detention cell, and see, there's gold here. Restore the detention cell gold, as you see, there is a banana up here with a fossil. Interestingly enough, if you want to get this fossil easier, there are 2 ways. One, grab the gold here, and then place it down in here. You don't need to do anything else besides that. So, let's go ahead and roll again. Hey, buddy, I need this. Thank you. I'm going to grab it and swap part it. Swap parting it. See, there is actual rubber here. Now, this is easier to go for and spot, so let's go bounce on this. Hey, okay, you're going to be annoying. I get it. So let's go ahead and bounce on certain objects. You're going to want to do this immediately. So let's bounce, 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 and dive bounce. You can reach the top and get ourselves to the banana in question. There we go. Oh, banana, the secret in solitary confinement. All right, now that we're done with that. However, getting this banana fossil is not easy. In order to get these fossils, you're going to need to do one thing. One little thing. Grab a piece of this terrain again, and then you're going to have to aim for the swap part if you really want to make things easy for yourself. There we go. Swap to the gold. Now I can finally go up here. However, there's a little problem. Grab a piece of terrain, or rather boom bomb, or a gold bullion, whatever it is. Throw it there, and you should be able to get the fossil if you time it right. Okay, you know what? If you want to be annoying, by all means. Okay, you're going to be this annoying. I see how it is. Stop going for that. There we go. Beaver gun. Yeesh. Annoying booger, isn't it? Get ourselves the other 2 fossils. Pretty much that's the main thing you want to grab here. Beyond that, though, let's just continue and leave. I don't need to be here anymore for this. Go ahead and swap it again. Go back to rubber. I need rubber for this for the next one. As you see, there's a banana here, but there's also a rubber guy here we can't do anything with. But we gotta wait and swap. Now we need to build another one. So what we gotta do is, in fact, jump on this guy, go down below. As you see, there's one of the security tones that is basically made of gold. Take this guy and throw it at the swap part again. However, aiming is a little tricky when you're on top of the high ground. I recommend jumping before you do that, so the gold is automatically on the right side, so you're good. Construct tone here. Let's build the swap part up here, so we don't have to worry about it immediately. 500 gold is pitiful. Construction complete. Good. Now then, where was I? Oh, right. Silly me. I was trying to swap. Let's first get this side here. Smash. And you shall receive. Oh, why didn't you say so? Smash this, and then you found it. Smash and receive. All right, all done with that. There is nothing else hidden here, by the way, in case you're wondering. So no actual bit of things you need to worry about. No, not at all. Not even the least. You may explore the upper floor. Let's go ahead and go up. Because, in fact, now the wall is able to be open. As you see, remember this fractum before where we saw a little brother one? Are you letting us out? Thank you. Our older brother sibling is waiting for us in the VIP room. We hope we're not too worried. Unfortunately, yes, they are. They're panicky worried, and they are very, very worried for you. Now, we can go ahead, and as you see, there is rubber here, which are, well, obvious. Let's go bust the wall. Nothing of interest, right? Yes. Now, if you recall correctly, there was a dang fractum blocking our way for certain locations. This guy is saying we're so squared we got nothing to hide. Yeah, right, you're hiding something. And they are. It's called another banana. Square-shaped secret. That is all the bananas over here that we need to worry about. Let's go ahead and leave. Sheesh. Knowing Bozo, the clown. So, yeah, not exactly difficult to see where they are, and believe me, it's not. If you go over this way, there actually is groove layer over here, and we're actually in the middle again. As you see, we're back in the main hall again. We can actually go ahead and go back to where that guy was at before and see what he has in mind. We can see what he has now that we've gotten him back to his brother. Thank you for saving our little sibling. You can use the barrel cannon on a Terrence. There we go. Let's go ahead and use the barrel cannon because there's a little bit of a Rambi here. Let's go get our fossil out of the way. Be their alternate color, and there's even a bit arrow cannon here. Getting ourselves a hidden banana. Oh, banana basketball destruction. There we go. Another skill point gotten. I can boost my HP. There we go. Now I want to go after this and then jump, and then hit this guy again. Grab this. Hey, give me your body parts. I'm going to need it for now. Be your alternate color. You're going to need to grab this one, and you're good to go. All that done. We have pretty much gotten all the bananas that we have to worry about for now. I do not remember being worried about it, but we need Construct Toad out of the way. There is another room I want to go to, but I'm going to go back to it later. But in the meantime, though, let's ignore it for now. Let's go back to Poppy. I want to try to do this quickly. Hey, come here. So the second Terror Voider has been destroyed. Listen, the sounds of the beat and the bass are uniting. They're harmonizing within the central speaker. Now, what will you do with the third Terror Voider? Well, what do we do? Your mind dealing? What are you up to? Why, I'm gathering a bit of information as I do. Is there anything else you need? Find an exit. I'm unable to use the warp gong. Besides, I think it'd be fastest to call the Great Harmony and blast right out of here. Well, we got our objective. Let's go find the Great Harmony. Oh, but first, we gotta lure it here. Swap parts. Swap the harp, and you're good. Another one of the wobbloids. Go and smack into it. As you see, there's a puzzle here that we need to grab. Now, there are some more fake walls here. You can tell if they're fake by just being a little bit more careful. If you really want to know where the fake wall is, just keep throwing objects at them, and they will be destroyed very easily, as you see. And that guy was easily destroyed, and it's made of rubber. And boom. Hello, more fossils for me. As you see, there's gold here. We don't need gold, though. We need rubber, all right? All we gotta do is swap it, and there we go. You can tell if the wall is fake if they swap colors. So, let's go and get this banana. Lofty melody. There we go. Drop down, and we're now free to continue on our merry way. There we go. Hey, no. I want to swap it back. Because fake wall, fake wall, fake wall. Leave your alternate color. Another banana healing, and there's a fake wall here. And there's even a swap part if you need it. Go ahead and bust this open for more apples we're gonna need. Hello, Wobbloid. How's it going? In the meantime, though, let's continue on forward and say, is it really you? Yes, it is really me. I am the DJ. Ha ha ha. Climb this wall immediately, and as you see, it's a trap. Card gold. There are two ways to go up there. You can technically climb it. If you jump on him, and you can actually just use his swing up, and then you'll be good to go. Pretty much either way. Does not matter which way you take it. So, yeah. Pretty easy in understanding. Hey, okay, fine. DK? DK, okay. Whoa, boy. Okay, we can cheat it by just doing this. You don't have to swap it if you don't want to, but alternatively speaking, you're better off just swapping it. There's nothing above you, unfortunately, so let's not bother with it. There's gold here, and there's concrete, which we want to grab, so let's go ahead and wait for the thing to respawn. Okay, that's not what I really wanted, but it's giving me ore again, so yeah, I'm good to get. There we go. More beaver concrete. Good. We got rid of the big nuisance. Now you can actually swap it again. Once you see it, you can get, and we can actually get ourselves access to more gold. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And there is nothing on these concrete pillars that are needed unless you want to get the gold needed for an outright, you know, the actual reward for this actual constructones, or rather, not constructone, rather, the counter. Going out of the way, and we can finally start leaving. All right. Now we have more music. Dance, DK, dance. Ah, nice. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Is it really you, the DJ? Ha! We knew it was you. You brought the beat back, so we're big fans of you. Thanks. And your song, The Beat Bass, is mix. And it's so powerful. Mm-hmm. And you're here now, too. Mixing the melody as well. Genius. Sure. Well, the tunnel here is supposed to be a secret, but we'll open up for you. Anything for you, DJ. And we are going down below. We need to make sure it's gold while we're doing this, by the way. And there is a fossil here, unless you want gold. So let's go ahead and smack down below and get ourselves a fossil. 25 out of 30. We're not going to be focusing on the fossils here, so let's not worry about it. Boom, boom, boom. Just go this way. Let's go and follow the pathway they're telling us to go. Hello. Let's go this way. And as you see, another one over here. Let's go over this way. And as you see, swap gong is this way. Let's go ahead and go to the swap gong. As you see, swapping. And we can now continue on. Bounce. Okay. Let's grab you. Bow. And then grab you. Pow. Grab you. This wall has a lot of surface terrain, and honestly, I like it. There's actually a secret over here. Disco Hall is this way. Yes. Now, there is a banana located somewhere, but there's also, this way, DJ, there's also rubber here. If you want to bust the way open and actually get back to the swap heart, you should. Let's go to the swap heart again, swap it again, and then we can go back to the Werby Caves. We can actually get access to gold here to get ourselves a beaver statue. Or rather, a beaver, well, you know what it is. The beaver in question, the Donkey Kong beaver. Hey, swap again. I need gold. Continue on, and as you see, there is a banana here if you go down. A gift from a fan. Nice. Get ourselves another banana. In case you're wondering how many bananas we have left, we are actually pretty good down bananas. And honestly, we're pretty much done with them. We got barely anything left. So, yeah, that's a lot of bananas down. More to go. Probably wondering how much further we can go dig back. Hate to tell you, but that's pretty much the max you're going to get. Let's continue on, roll forward, get back to where we were at before, follow the way we're supposed to go, smack the wall, and there is a Walpedoid right in front of us. Hello. Bye-bye. Pow, 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 pow. There we go. Got rid of him, and now we don't have to worry about him anymore. Let's go ahead and finally combine all the songs. Let's go. We got some in the harmony now. Let's go ahead and grab a banana for our troubles, because we need it desperately. The catchy melody is back. Let's go and dance, DK, dance. Couldn't resist a photo opportunity. Honestly, it was too much. By the way, yeah, it's pretty much all beats now. We have pretty much everything done here. Now, you're probably wondering where the poppy is. The music is fully restored. Our disco is grooving again. Oh, DJ, we have a message for you and that perfume lady. Once the three sounds reach the disco hall, come to the entrance. That's all. That's all, folks. Let's go ahead and go back to where we're supposed to go. Now, let's go get ourselves a, well, a bit of a, well, annoyance of the smash-a-tone. There we go, 3,000 meters to celebrate our banana. Oh, banana groove smashing stats. That's all, folks. All right, that's a lot of bananas down. Do we have all of them, though? Let's go find out. We're missing 2 of them. Probably wondering where the heck the last 2 are. So, let's go ahead in middle, because as you see, an exchange zone over here. Let's go ahead and exchange more prizes. Chip exchange. Now 100. Let's go 300 exchange fee. All right, good. Enjoy our banana. Yes. Oh, banana. Groovy chip exchange. And we got another skill point for this. I'm going to go change my outfit after this because, honestly, I want to change my outfit a little bit. Let's go ahead and swap. I am as naked as the day I was born. Yes, I want to return back to nudity. Whoop, wrong button. All right, let's go ahead and check what we need to miss. I believe I know where the last one is. 14 was probably one of the more annoying ones, I remember correctly. It was the one we missed. It was the big one that we missed because we couldn't reach it. Let's go ahead and get back to that 14 one immediately, shall we? Because unfortunately, in order to get this one, you need to have a swap. So let's go up here, and as you see, he is now rubber, which we need to get him to be rubber. So let's go up here, bounce, and we're good. And all banana is mine. Banana chandelier. And that is a missing banana, and that's the last banana here in the groove layer for now. Yes, I said for now. There's going to be more later, but right now, though, let's go ahead and get the last of the fossils out of the way. I will cut to each one of them to make this easier for everyone. So be right back for the stuff shop, because honestly, it's going to take a bit. In case you're wondering if you can get to that fossil, it's literally above him. All you got to do is just grab a piece of them and jump. No, not you. I don't want to talk to the style shop right now. No, leave me alone. Let's go ahead and actually throw the piece chunk at them. There we go. Beaver alternate color. I don't need a style shop here because I'll probably get the beavers out of the way first. Let's go ahead and get to the next one I missed, which was... Let's go down below. As you see, there is disco balls here. There's one that has a fossil. Let's go grab this gold guy. Hello. I'm going to take you down and throw. Beaver alternate color. Let's see what the next one is located. I believe it's right behind me, which is more annoying, but it's actually over there with the rubber. Thankfully, there's already a hole in it, so I can actually go down below. As you see, that's quite. It's a little bit annoying, though. It's going to be on the end, on the other end, so yeah, not fun. In case you're wondering where you can't see it, though, it's literally right here, basically hidden. Not the most fun thing in the world to deal with. Honestly, it's pretty annoying. Now that we're going for that, I can actually continue on. Get me out of there, please. Thank you. Okay, let's go out of here now that we have everything done. I have nothing else left here. Yes, you can charge a hand slap while you're climbing up. It's pretty obvious and simple. The last fossil is actually a location that I wanted to show off at the end of this before we left. One of the bigger things to show off is that this room over here. You're wondering where all the fossils went after you trade them. Well, this is also a museum. Sluzzatone, the curator, keeps their collection on display here. Go ahead and check it out. Welcome to the Fossil Museum. All your fossil needs are located right here. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck are you going to do here? The last fossil's right there. Let's swap the swap part because I realized I forgot about that. Hey, come here. There we go. I need them to be gold. So the Fossil Museum is where all your fossils go off to. When you 100% an entire area of fossils, the curator here will have the fossils there. The fossils were traded for various shops, and our curator then plucked them from the circulation. If you exchange a new type of fossil at a shop, one of them will eventually end up on display here too. You know, now that we think of it, we've seen an increase of high-quality fossils coming through lately. Must be sure to thank whoever's been excavating fossils and spreading them so freely. Grab him, and then immediately throw it at the fracton that's holding one behind his back. Now that we got all of them there, let's trade them in so that way we have one in this dang fossil shop. I want to do this so we can get this done. I'll be right back after I delve. The fur colors are fractone gradient, flower gradient, monochrome gradient, and silver shiny gradient. Yep, that's pretty much it. And you're probably wondering why I've been muting myself repeatedly. It's because I keep sneezing for no reason. So annoying. And just like that, three sounds become one. Music is simply different elements working in harmony. Speaking of which, DK, you have some nerve to keep me waiting. Ooh. Now, let's see what happens when I add that drum beat of yours to the song. Drum beat, hoo-ha! Pull the drum beat down! Woohoo! This is my jam, my go-to. Woohoo! Check Pauline out. Pauline? Is that a little small girl that I had any chance that I swallow her? Yeah, I thought so. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. This awful void fellow had me under his control. Okay, and now that you mentioned it, my tummy does feel pretty funny. I know. How about you take a dive through my belly and see if you can get her out of there? Well, let's see what Pauline we can save her for. Let's go ahead and talk to her. Puppy Kong. It all came together exactly as I planned. Did you think I was just standing around feeling my nails? Please. I was setting this sound devices, not to mention organizing the fractones. The music from the speakers merged with the power of your drum beat and echoed across the underground world. This song of the great Harmonio's favorite song, you see. It has set his mind free. Now then, I think it's time for me to make my exit. Any final requests? What will you do? What do you ask? I left the company I work for and with no one. I only have myself to answer to. Yes, freelance work suits me nicely. It's time for my farewell gift. Here. A barrel cannon. Let's go ahead and safe journey to the Harmonio. Wahoo! I'm gonna dance to the Harmonio a little bit. The dance, Harmonio, dance. Sorry, I wanted an image. Honestly, I wanted to do that. Let's fire ourselves at the cannon. Pauline turned into the odd rock again. We have to destroy that cage. Now, it'll throw us rocks. You want to blow them up, and then you'll immediately crumble the rocks repeatedly. Aim with the same ways you did before, and you should be good to go. Keep breaking them, and you'll be good. And honestly, it's pretty easy to do. And as you see, we are still chasing downward. Unfortunately, odd rock is annoying. Timing is everything. Make sure you time it so that way you can actually aim properly and you'll be good. There we go. And now we can finally save Pauline once again. Come here, Pauline.
DK? I have a hard time singing in front of people. But when we're together, I love to sing more than anything. DK, I've never told anyone this before, but I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
Welcome to the feast layer. A layer all about food. 14 sublayer. And launching ourselves downward. Now with the arrival gate.
Glad I'm on your back again, DK. It feels like I've come home.
With all that done, I think we're gonna end this off right here. Next time on Dunkin' Bonanza, we will be going ahead through the feast layer and seeing what tasty treats have to offer. See you all next time.